this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at your talents now. What are your particular set of skills for right now? And we have, as usual, 3 piles to choose from. We have pile 1, her special place, pile 2, Silver Sisters, and pile 3, Shimmer. So, take your time to choose your pile. You can stop the video if you'd like. And I will see you in a couple of seconds. Now, if you're still listening to this, then I have a little surprise for you, because part of the title of this pick a card reading is your particular set of skills. And a particular set of skills is also a very famous sentence said by which actor in which film. If you can name the actor and the movie in which he said this sentence, then you'll get a free reading. But the first person to say this, to write this in the comment, the first person will get a free reading. So if you look to the comments and someone else has written this, then you don't have to anymore. Okay, so this is a little giveaway, okay, for those who pay attention. Anyways, like I said, choose one of the piles and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, her special place, this is your reading. Coming back to this card later. But first of all, we have here 8 cards, and the upper ones, they are in German, but I will translate them. And first we have Speak with Your Angels. And it says, instead of worrying, just follow or ask for divine guidance. Then we have Endless Abundance. You enjoy the full support, or you enjoy full support while you are dedicating yourself to your divine life's work. Then we have support again, and that your life's work will support you. Also in an economical sense or financial sense. And then we have freedom. You are free to do that, what you decide to do. Well, these are the upper ones. What I see here is actually you're getting a lot of support from the divine, from the spiritual realm. And I think you feel this. I feel that people who chose pile number 1, they're very empathic, they're very psychic, and many of you will be also medium. And a psychic is not a medium, but a medium has to be a psychic. You know, like medium and psychic, you cannot be a medium without being a psychic, but you can be a psychic without being a medium. And a psychic is actually someone who gets the energy of the other people, you know, can read other people, can feel other people, you know, can really get into the energy of what's happening. You can also get into the energy of the world, right? But a medium gets in touch with the spiritual realm, gets messages from the spiritual realm, can work with higher spheres of awareness as well. Exactly. So I find interesting because when people usually say spirit is telling me, it's most of the time it's not really the spiritual world, but it could be the spirit of the world, right? Like the soul of the world. So they can tap into that. So there's nothing wrong with saying that, but it's like not to get confused with the spiritual world, with the loved ones from the other realms. Okay. So, but I think many of you that are watching this pile number 1 already know this, and you really get a lot of insight from the other side. You get a lot of insight even from the deceased loved ones. You get orientation, you get guidance. And this here reminder as well that at the moment, I have the feeling you're at the crossroads, that you're at the moment in your life where you can change it completely, right? Because it's here, you have this endless abundance that you can reach out to. And I think you're considering freeing yourself from these 9-to-5 jobs or working at something that doesn't fulfill you completely and just to pay the bills. Paying the bills is important, but you're considering this. You just don't know, can I live from this? Will I be supported financially? And this card is telling you, yes, you will. You can make money out of your goals, out of your vision, out of your dream job or occupation. You can make money out of it. And I think for many of you watching this is your main concern, is like, okay, I can do this or that as a hobby, but can I really make money out of it? Or will my financial situation improve because of this? The answer is yes. And here's like, with this card, instead of worrying, I think you're worrying a lot. And this is probably keeping you from making that step, from jumping in, from going bigger. For some of you, you already started your own business, but you're still afraid of going bigger. You're still afraid of, making that step that this is it and nothing else, and this is the moment where I really have the feeling of crossroads here, where you have to go out, and try your luck. Like here with this freedom, this could reminds me of the Fool card. Just go and try. Jump into the water and learn to swim, and you have the freedom to do this. And it's like you'll always be protected. It's almost the cards are here confirming you are protected. You have the right vision. You know what you're capable of. Now you just have to do is go for it. So here at the moment, I'm not seeing like talents per se, except the ones of being a psychic and a medium, of being very in tune with your intuition and with the other realms. I'm not seeing here that the cards are not specifying a particular talent besides that, right? But they're just like making you realize that you are protected. No matter what you decide to do, you have the right intuition, and you already know exactly what to do. It's like you have the vision. You just have to go and do it. It's like this little angel here is, there by the water, but she can decide to jump in any time and play with the dolphins. She can do it. It's like she's taking that decision as well, is the feeling I'm getting. And you are feeling, actually, the more you postpone doing what you love, doing what inside of your heart is right, the heavier it will feel. It's like you're fighting against your own destiny. And it could be because there are worries, or there are even doubts, self-doubts, but all the cards are saying, don't doubt. You have so much to give, and the world will give you so much in return as well. It's like, just jump. For me, the cards are really screaming, jump, jump, jump. And what we have down here, well, we have here the Four of Wands, joy and stability. We have the Emperor, lead. We have the Seven of Swords, seek the truth. And we have the throat chakra. So here comes another hint. What are really your talents? Your talents are talking or singing or writing, anything to do with communication, right? So your talents are about communication. You can be a storyteller. You can be, for instance, also a card reader, or you can be a coach. You can be someone who inspires people. This is what I'm getting here. And you tell the truth. And that's what I mean here with inspiration. You help other people find their own truth, because I have the feeling as well that you've done a lot of healing within yourself. That's why I came with that with coach, for instance, or being a psychologist, or being someone who lifts other people, who helps other people through the maze of their minds and of their hearts and their emotions. I have the feeling you've been through a lot of things, and that's is probably also what keeps you in this energy of, should I do it, should I not do it, should I, this energy of self-doubt is still there. Probably nobody taught you to believe in yourself. No one mirrored that back to you, that you could believe in yourself. Or you're just very afraid of how people will react to your own truth. This is what I'm getting here as well. But that's why we have so many support cards here, so many confirmation cards. Yes, go for it. And you're someone, because you've been through all of this, you're someone who's done a lot of self-reflection work. You've done shadow work. You've done light work. You've been through hell and back and returned smiling, so to say. And you're also able to see through the lies or deceptions of others, even if they're just deceiving themselves and not you directly. But you can see through that. You can see the essence of a person immediately. And you can help other people find themselves because you have that special talent. You could even be a detective, because you're very good at getting to the word is missing now, to the heart of it. That's it. To the heart of a problem, to the heart. You could be a researcher, you could be a detective. You love to find the heart of the matter, right? So, and you are someone who's not easily distracted. Once you put your sight onto something, you don't give up until you find it. You don't give up until you get to the bottom of things. So this is really interesting, and you can easily put difficult matters into words. You can put things into words in a way that other people can understand them. It's not just understand them in a intellectual way, because people are never stupid. I don't believe, that's my personal belief, I don't believe in stupid people. We can call people stupid when we're mad at them, but I don't believe that any person in the world is stupid. They probably don't have the same level of knowledge as others, but nobody is stupid. Okay, so it's never at intellectual level. Is how to reach a person, you see, because we all have our layers. We all have our personality. We all have our history. We all have our baggage. And some words may trigger us, some words may make us block the message or the people, but you have that knack of putting the message in such a way that people can accept it, can embrace it, can really think about it, and you can change people's lives through this, through an open, honest, discussion, communication, but in a way that you use the other person's communication. It's not manipulation. I think that's the real communication, because you want to reach the other person, so you use a language that the other person can understand. Okay, because if I have the secret of life, and I'll tell you in a language that you never heard of, you won't understand it. Probably is the most important message of your life, but you don't understand the language I'm speaking it in. So you have to use the language of the other, of your public, of your audience, in order to reach them. Okay, I hope that was understandable. Okay, and there's a lot of joy and stability that you can build yourself. And interesting here is something that you have to build yourself. And I think you'll gladly do it. Again, you have the vision, you know what to do, and you also know how to get it. This is the inspiration I'm getting. And you're going to be like a self-made man or woman. You can get help, you can get support, you can get advice, but at the end of the day, it's you who has to do it. It's you who has to call the shots. It's you who has to make the decisions. And this is something that you can do. You're strong enough to do it. Even if you're doubting and you're feeling like it's too much for you, it's too much work just for your shoulders. But I have the feeling that you can do this alone, and that you even have to do this alone. It's like your life's mission is not to depend on other people. Not that it's a bad thing, not at all, but to be able to do it on your own. It's not a punishment. It's not because the others don't love you. It's just, I have the feeling you have to do it on your own. That's like a big lesson, is a milestone for you. And you'll be able to do it and be very successful. You'll be able to create joy and stability for you. And some of you will be helping other people to create joy and stability for themselves. You will be also an example and a mentor for other people to become independent. Some of you are studying. So if you're studying, or what you want to do needs or requires study, or it requires training, you'll be able to do it, and with flying colors. So you'll be quite successful. And some of you can even become teachers, even at the university. And again, you'll be able to communicate your wisdom, your knowledge to others, and you'll be able to earn your living from this, from what you love to do, from what you love to research, from what you love to communicate. It can be a position at a renowned university, or it could be a YouTube channel, or it could be, like holding essays, not essays, how you call it, holding a talk at the town hall. It doesn't matter. You will be appreciated and recognized by sharing your information. And for some of you, you also inspire people with music. That's what I'm getting here as well, because of the throat chakra. Maybe you have a very beautiful voice, a beautiful voice that people like to listen to. And also, like when singing, it's not only talking, it's also singing. You can sing in a way that moves other people, that really helps them to get to their own heart. This is quite important for some of you, I have the feeling. But let's see what the other cards have to tell us. We have here, we have Follow Your Heart, Francis von Assisi. And we have Trust, Vishnu. And then we have Ganesha. Yes. I love Ganesha. Okay, I love all of them, Vishnu as well. But I love Ganesha because it's really the remover of obstacles. And he's so sweet at the same time, but he is able to move mountains, you see, to get you what you need. And what I get here, like follow your heart, trust, and yes, it's like, it's a big, big yes from the universe to do what you love. You have to do what you love. So the feeling that I'm getting here from getting trust, again, you have support, all this support you're getting from the other side for you, right? Is really telling you, you can do it. And I think it's really like your life's purpose is to follow your heart, to do what you love. Like sometimes when we listen to life's purpose, it's like some people, I'm going to save the world. I'm going to work with little children. I'm going to work with refugees. And that's beautiful. That's amazingly beautiful. But for some other people, to follow their hearts and make their dreams come true, it has as much as impact on the soul of the world. Because for you to understand, the moment you are happy, the moment you are doing what you love, you start, your whole being, your soul starts resonating in such a high frequency that you will influence the frequency of the world and the frequency of the people around you. And it's not just a question of people admiring you or wanting to be like you. That's fine and beautiful, but it's like you're really going to make them feel like they can do it too. And that's that kind of vibration I'm talking about. It's really, really beautiful. Now, again, this is follow your heart. Have trust in your own abilities, trust that you are protected, trust that you have the support of the universe, and yes, go for it. Every obstacle will be removed from your way, but you have to start walking your way. You have to start walking the path, right? Because if you're not on the path, there's no need of removing obstacles if they happen to be there, right? So really beautiful, really, really beautiful. Now, the next card is your blockage. Although I've already seen here that your blockage has to do with fear, has to do with self-doubt, which is okay. You know, you've gone through a lot, and some scars, they stay, and some scars are really difficult to get over. And this is like, I have the feeling that for some of you, it's like the last ordeal, so to say, to jump over your own shadow, jump over your own wound, you know, and the moment you do it, it heals, it closes and sets you free at the same time. But you have to jump, not knowing where you're landing exactly. You have to jump. And the moment you jump, this wound will heal. I know. That's why, like I said here, the feeling I had with this beautiful angel, it's like she's there by the water, but it's like, oh, should I not? Should I not? But you're free. You can go. It's like the fool, see? Just jump and learn to swim. So let's see what this card has to say about your blockage. Number 39, free from judgment, free to love. Again, freedom. It's a big issue here. We have here freedom, you have here freedom. For you, it's very important to feel free, and that's why you should be an entrepreneur. You know, you work when you feel like working, so to say. And I'm not saying that you're lazy, because when you're doing what you love, you can work nonstop. You know, if you're not actually working, you're thinking about it, you know, but you don't have to answer to anyone. No one is dictating the rules except the market, for instance, or your clients, of course. But no one else is saying you have to be here at this time, you should be doing that, and no, you cannot do this or do that. You're a lot freer because you are responsible for yourself. But here's also being free of expectations, being free of your own judgment. It's not just what others are saying or thinking. I think like the biggest enemy here is your own mind, because you see yourself through all these lenses of people who hurt you in the past, or situations that you found hurtful or humiliating in the past. So you're seeing yourself through these lenses, and you're keeping yourself from being completely free, because when you think of taking a step, all these old hurts or grudges or problems or resentments or whatever they come back. They are still present. And then the moment is to free yourself from that. How you do that? You know, I pulled this card here, and it says 28, Ascended Master Lao Tzu, and it's insight. Descending Power, Crystal Masters 333. So we have here a 10. So you're actually closing a cycle, and again, being very creative about it here with the 333. So you're a very creative person. And descending power, with this descending power is again confirming that you have a connection to the other realms, to the spiritual world, to the spiritual world, but also like to the magical world. There are many realms, and you have like, some of you will have contact to most of them, even without realizing it completely. And you feel this power. It's like you feel this inspiration. So what I see here, the way of overcoming this inhibition, overcoming this self-doubts, overcoming these old wounds, is allowing these insights, this protection, this support from the other side to come, allowing to come into your heart, allowing yourself to feel embraced by the universe, to feel loved by the universe, to feel appreciated by the universe, and allowing this love, this universal, eternal, undying love for you, to allow yourself to feel it, to inspire you, to fill you up, and to go. I cannot say it any other way. Just go with all this love in your heart and follow your heart, follow your inner vision. And in order to get this, that's why we got here this beautiful Faery, number 16, her special place, find your own safe space inside and out. This is it, because we have here the purple lily or blue lily, but I call it purple. This is a flower of healing, and also a flower of getting into other realms. For instance, you'll see the blue lily in old Egyptian drawings and carvings, always present, like symbolizing the other realms or the passage to other realms. And here, to achieve this, is creating this safe space inside of you and also outside, creating like a ritual place for you in your house, a bit just like your special chair, for instance, or your special corner of the house where you meditate, where you get in touch with yourself, with your heart, where you allow yourself to just be, to just breathe and listen. And the more you are in touch with your heart, the more you are in touch with your soul and with the spiritual realm, the more inspired you will feel, the more courage you will feel to follow your path. Because you'll understand that no matter what happened to you in the past, you are always loved and you're very, very much protected. So pal number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time. Thank you. So if you chose pile 2 with the Silver Sisters, this is your reading. Now, we're coming back to this card then later. So the reading is about your talents now, your particular set of skills. And the first question here, the first card here. So these cards are in German, so I'll just translate them here. This one means protected. You are safe and you are supported while you're changing jobs, right? And so if you're not changing jobs, you are considering changing jobs. And we also have the Death card here, number 13, release. So there's you're undergoing a big transformation right now. You're redefining yourself, you're rediscovering yourself, you're going within, you are discovering what you really want to do. And your essence is actually the essence of an artist. This is this card here, artist. An artistic occupation is a blessing for your career and for every other aspect of your life. And then we have new vitality. So you're actually discovering your hidden talents, so to say, or the talents that probably you weren't using them as much. And there's this new passion for them. You're really rediscovering yourself, redefining yourself, and you're setting different goals for your life. You're really changing the way of life. You're turning everything upside down. And like I said, this is a lot of self-discovery here. It's this transformation, this very deep transformation taking place, and you're being protected and watched over while you do it. Another thing that's really important for you now is family and children. With this card, we have your friends and family, or to love your friends and family is an essential part of your life's purpose. And then here with the children, we have it is part of your life's purpose to help and teach children and to heal as well, to heal children as well. So this could mean for me, for instance, you're considering like a family business or starting a business with your friends. And it's something that's very creative. And some of you are artists, some of you are healers, is the the main energy I have here. But it's also like the this will to help people in need, because under the children's card we have here the Eight of Swords, helpless and hopeless. So people that are in a hopeless situation right now, or in a helpless, they cannot help themselves, you know, could be with refugees, could be with orphans, could be with sick children. I see your work being very directed to children. And for instance, you can be a psychologist, you can be like an entertainer as well. People, you know, that go to hospitals and read to children or play with children. But you want to do something that moves other people. You want to do something that makes a difference in someone else's day, in someone else's life. And you're finding that passion within you. Maybe you've been working as a volunteer as well and helping families to cope with the situation we've been experiencing in the last year. And you're very inspired and guided to follow your path. And sometimes it can feel a bit risky, and there has to be a lot of trust, there has to be a lot of reliability as well, not only on your part, but from feeling that the others are also reliable. But these connections that are coming now your way are already underway. They're very protected, and the right people will come to you. I see here you getting together with people that have the same vision, right? But it's interesting because pile one was more about working alone, having to do things alone, actually. Here, your task, so to say, has to do with working with others, working in a community or being a community, you know, and relying on one another. Like you can, all of you can be a lot stronger and can be a lot more successful when you're together. And also learning to work together is here very important. And maybe this is something you weren't used to, and now you're releasing a lot of predefinitions from the past and prejudices as well. You're just releasing it. You're becoming a new person. And I think, for instance, some of you, maybe you were just, you know, like more the career type, or more like in this corporate business type of person, and you're leaving that behind. You like more alternative now. You want something more alternative. And I have the feeling, although that's not here, it's not said here in so plainly, but I have the feeling like leaving more uh, to lead a more natural life, closer to nature, you know, like, or having working at a camp where you can, you know, like welcome children and welcome young people, where they can be themselves, where they can heal, where they can learn new things. I see you working on this. And I'm also getting here, like, for instance, as an artist, so many things that you are learning now to do online and inspiring people, you know, to follow their talents, to discover their talents and make the most out of them as well. So I hear, you know, putting everything together, I see you working in a creative way, you know, an artistic way with children and young people. Funnily enough, like some of my friends, they are doing just that. I just was reminded of them. They're doing just that online, giving courses for children and young people. And some of them even, you know, some of their pupils already have, you know, like made books with their works. And it's really, really beautiful. So you're inspiring children and young people to see the beauty in themselves and use their talents in a constructive way. And you, like I said, you get all this kind of insights, and you're very intuitive about it. And sometimes you don't know exactly how to go on about it. It's like you find yourself between two possibilities at a crossroads. I think the crossroads is that should I follow what I really love, or should I continue doing what I've been doing until now because it's safe? But the thing is, I think the reason why you're considering it now, it's what you thought as safe has proven to be not that safe anymore. But you don't know if you should really dare to take a risk, especially in these times. So you can feel a bit lost. But that's why this card here at the beginning is so important, saying you are protected. You should change. You should follow your heart. See all this joy, all this, so colorful, is so beautiful, and you'll get so much support. You'll be doing the right thing for yourself. But I think as well, because you got here the Silver Sisters, it could be that you're surrounded by some people that are a bit toxic, in the sense that they're putting your dreams down, or saying that, yeah, that will never work because of the situation we have now, and how can you dare to dream? And there are so many difficulties. They talk everything down. They make everything seem difficult and impossible. But it isn't. It isn't. You can do this. Okay, but let's see what the other cards have to tell us as well. We have artistic expression, Paul the Venetian. Then we have Mother Maria, take care of yourself or nurture yourself. And then we have Yoga, Babaji. So again, we have here the confirmation of your artistic talent, that the artistic expression is part of your being. You need this creativity. You need to express yourself artistically, like other people need to breathe. You need it. You can only be completely happy if you do it. And here is also saying you're protected. If you want to follow this path as your path, you are protected. You're being even called to do so. And here with Mother Maria, it's like it's up to you at the end of the day. You are being protected. You are being called to do this, but it's up to you to do it, And of course, you'll be surrounded by wonderful people. You will have a wonderful community. You'll be able to form this wonderful community, but you also have to take care of yourself. Don't wait for the community to appear. Start doing it yourself. And the people will arrive. The right people will arrive. You have to be careful again with the people that put you down, because we have here time to take protection from toxic thoughts and energy. So your biggest enemy is your mind, and it could be people around you, like people looking down on you or doubting you, or the naysayers, or people that are always seeing everything negative. And so you have protect your energy. And I think with yoga here, this is also a very positive way of being in the here and now. And it's also a way with yoga, you can also express yourself creatively and even artistically. There are beautiful things that can be done with yoga or through yoga. But what I have the feeling here is take care of yourself here with the Mother Maria is another message. Some of you, Mother Mary, some of you are not paying as much attention to your body as you should. You've been too much in your mind, and I'm getting also too much comfort food, which is good, but not too much. You have to do more for your body. I'm getting drink lots of water, fresh fruit, eat fresh fruit, and drink lots of water, salads, and move, stretch your body, be in your body, feel confident in your body. This is what I'm getting. Feel well, healthy and confident in your body. This helps you to be present in the here and now and not just in your mind. And yoga, such things as yoga, because yoga relaxes you, stretches your body, forces you to be in the here and now, so to say. This releases any kind of fear. This releases any kind of panic. Now I'm getting there, because that's why Mother Mary is here. Although Mother Mary here says, take care of yourself, actually, Mother Mary is the figure in the Christian church that stands for protection, for unconditional love. Completely. It's the mother love, or the love of a mother. It will be always there, usually. And this is also confirming that you're very protected. And this is a very feminine force. And again, is very feminine, very creative, very supporting, very loving. And this is also traits of your personality. You have this mother personality. You're very mothering, you're very nurturing. And being around you can be very healsome. Yeah. And I want to see something else. Let's see, because I have a card here that is for the blockage. And I'm being shown that I should show you this card first before I continue. What is your blockage? We have here seeing the true you, number 29. Doesn't want to focus. Okay. Seeing the true you. And that's what I was getting. Okay, good. That you have so much light within you, so much color. You're so colorful. You are so nurturing. You are so loving. But you don't realize that. Actually, it's like your energy, without passing any judgment on whatever, is your energy is the opposite of this corporate world mentality. You know, you're very warm. You're very tolerant. You're very loving, all embracing, welcoming. And you believe in fair chances. You believe in the beauty in everything. And you really find, like, for instance, children, that children are really the future, in the sense that they are like little gems that have to be nurtured in order to fully shine. But although you feel this within you, you haven't seen its worth yet. How valuable you are to the world, and how fantastic your work, if you follow your talent, if you follow your heart, how valuable it is to the world. And you'll always be protected, and you'll always be surrounded by the right people. So if there's a fear of, failure, if there's a fear of not earning enough money, you will find the people that support you. You will. And something here with yoga that is very important. Maybe already do some yoga, and you have a yoga community. And that is something where you can start. It's where you'll find the people, the right people for you, that can share your vision, or, incorporate your vision into their vision and create a bigger vision, right? Because I see really a community taking place, or you becoming part of a community. You have so much to give, so much to give. Don't not be afraid to show it. I think it's just been surrounded by people that were always trying to dim your light. But you shine brightly, and you are protected. You have the energy of the mother with you. This is so beautiful, so loving. And then you have, in order to overcome like the blockage, we have here Ascended Master Mataji and Crimson Cuprite, Relief and Repair Crystal Masters 333. Okay, 333, again, a very creative number, which adds up to a 9. And the 9 is the end of the cycle of numerology. Because the 10 is already starting something new. Now, I believe that you're already now at the end of a cycle and you're starting another, and you're a bit afraid of this transition, a bit afraid of this transformation, but it's okay. And I also have the feeling here with the seeing the true you. Some of you, this doesn't have to resonate with everybody, but some of you have been doing a lot of soul searching in the past. Maybe you're still doing, like maybe you've been doing like psychological work or counseling, like searching for your patterns and ways of breaking your patterns. And sometimes I have the feeling that you ended up feeling more lost than anything, or more confused. But what you need, this is what this card is saying here, is what you need is relief and repair, relief within yourself. And so this relief has to do with accepting yourself for who you are, for you, knowing that you can be the way you are, knowing that you are fully accepted for everything that you are, not only the sunny bits, also the rainy, cloudy bits, right? So knowing that you deserve to be loved for everything, for every side of you. And I think this is what you're going to discover, because you're going to discover these like-minded people, this community, or is your family, where you feel completely loved, where you feel completely accepted, where you can thrive creatively as well, and financially. And this, following your heart, following your creative side. Okay, the focus went crazy. Okay. Following your creative side is what's going to heal you as well. And then will mirror you. And then you'll see you and you'll see yourself in all of your beauty. That's really fantastic. With this card here, we've already spoke about it, and the Silver Sisters. And it's time to take protection from toxic thoughts and energy. And again, this is family, see? These are sisters, and they stick together, and having people around you that support you no matter what, that are already always with you and have your back no matter what. So this feeling of sticking together, of having a group of together we're strong kind of feeling. And I think this is what you're going to find, or this is what you're already building right now. And it's a group where you can expand, where you can grow, be it on a personal, emotional level or a financial level, like in career. People you can work together, can work well together. And yeah, the thing is you have to remove yourself from toxic energies at the moment. You really have to find relief in order to start seeing your true colors, because some people are painting them darker, or that's not important, or as not relevant as they really are. Careful with jealousy from some people. That's the energy I'm getting. I think you've been surrounding yourself with some jealous people. It can happen, but you can always remove yourself from that equation. So, pile number 2. This was your reading. I hope it resonates and I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, Shimmer, this is your reading. So we're coming back to this card later. But we have here 8 cards. The upper ones are in German, but I'll translate it as we go along. These ones here are in English. Now, we have, first of all, we have Counselor. You heal with your loving words, wise advice, and your compassionate ear. So you listen, no, by compassionately listening, right? And we have here observe. This is the Hanged Man energy, number 12. Then we have writing. You heal, inspire, and teach and entertain with the words that you write. So we have words again. And then we have creative expression. Your soul yearns, that's it. Your soul yearns for creative expression. And we have here then inner strength. Everything that you've experienced in your life so far has made you strong and courageous or brave. So first thing we're getting here, this is you are a very strong person, and you've probably went through a lot of rough things in the past because we have this inner strength. This has made you resilient. This has made you brave. This has made you determined. You want to do something out of your life. It's almost like this energy, I'll show them kind of, it doesn't have to be, but it's more of this energy. And also knowing that you're capable of so many things, that you have this enormous strength and power within you. But here, in all of this, is like words. Words are very important. And you are someone who needs a lot of self-expression, and you're very good at it as well. You're very good with words. Again, you can inspire people. You can heal people with your words. This could be by speaking them. So you could be a speaker. You could be someone who does talks, right? You can also write books, but like counseling. How do you call these books? Coach, work as a coach, and all these like improve your life kind of books or self-improvement. And but it can also be like something more artistic. You can even write poems, for instance. But there's a lot of communication here. Like your strength lies in the communication, and you need this creative output, because I see you having such a strong imagery within you, such a strong and lively inner world. Through all, it's like you want to express everything you went through. You want to bring to expression all of those experiences, all the way you see the world, what has taught you so far, right? And share with other people so they can learn from it, so that you can guide them. And this is what I'm getting here. It's like you being guided to do this as well. And by doing this, you guide other people. And funnily enough, when we get here, to spread your wings, yeah. And if you look at here, his wings are spread. So I think this is something you will do. But at the moment here with this Hanged Man energy, you feel stuck. You're just observing. It's like you're not just observing, you're actually planning, strategizing. You are finding the perfect method, the perfect way of going ahead with your vision, of going ahead with your goal. So you're not being lazy, you're not just procrastinating. Maybe someone else seeing it from the outside would think that, but you're actually planning and you're preparing yourself, because I think quite soon, because this is one's energy, so one's energy is quite soon you'll be ready to spread your wings. And there's a lot of healing taking place, because there was a difficult situation that you went through. Again, we already know this, but they couldn't break you. And I think here with the tower here in the reverse, I have the feeling like of dodging a bullet. Something was threatening to fall apart. Could be your financial life, could be family life, could be something here very important, even health is what I'm getting. Something, very crucial was threatening to fall apart, but it didn't. It was able to be saved, right? And there's now healing taking place. What is happening right now, and what you want to do as well, is to free yourself from chains. And it could be of these chains of being financial dependency, chains of keeping yourself small or feeling unworthy, self doubt. But you're freeing yourself from that. There's a lot of healing taking place, and you're just waiting for the right time, for the right inspiration. And then you'll be able to just go. You'll just go. It will be so organic that you're going to get up and go, and go your way and start going your path. Some of you are already on your path, but that is decision they're still being made. Like, what's the best route, or what's the next turn, right? And it will be something to, for many of you, it will be really to minimize losses. What was the best way of minimizing losses? Because some of you were now faced with financial problems, and you're minimizing, your cutting losses here. Yeah. And now here with this shimmer card is like you're coming to your own true colors. You're coming to your own glamour moment. Yeah. But this what tells me as well, like with your talents, not only words and communication, with this creative expression here. For me, this is also, for some of you, it has to do with fashion, right? Something to do with fashion. You could be models, for instance, some of you. Or you could have like a channel about makeup, clothing, even wellness, right? You help people shine. You help people bring the best. You can bring the best out of people, and you could be a coach again. You could be a coach because you teach people about charisma. You teach people about self-confidence as well, because you have this charisma, you have self-confidence. And it's funny because there are many people throughout the world teaching about charisma, but they don't have any of it. And some of them present themselves like, being kind of clowns, making silly faces in front of the camera, and they think that's self-confidence. I've seen a lot of things. But that's not your case. You have this charisma within you. It shines. It's a light that shines from within. And this charisma, when you have charisma, charisma has to do with charm. Charisma has to do with self-confidence, with this inner light. So it's not just how you move your body and how courageous you are of making ugly faces in front of the camera. Sorry, I just saw that some time ago, and I thought I was, never mind. People are strange sometimes. But what I mean here with your charisma is actually people can feel this energy, this light, also through your words or through your art. Maybe you paint, maybe you teach people to paint, right? Maybe you're writing a book about it. Maybe, I think a lot, you're a coach, you can be a teacher, you can be an advisor, you can be a mentor, you can be like someone, like I said, having your own beauty channel on YouTube. You inspire people to become better, you inspire people to follow their talents, you inspire people to become more self-confident. You just have that in you. And you understand people, you can relate to them because you went through a lot. And this is where your light, started to shine really bright, because nothing could bring you down. And still you had that light full of love, full of lust for life, a light that shines. I'm here. I want to be part of this. And I'm so glad I'm here. I'm full of joy. This is what I'm getting. And this is the feeling I get of you. that people can feel this joy, this realness in your words, and so people trust you, people follow you. So you'll have like a I see here you becoming, or let's say you're getting a very large audience that will follow you. So you'll be influencing the people of many people, you'll be influencing the life of many people, and helping them out, healing them, because you were able to heal yourself. You were able to break your own chains. You were able to get yourself out of difficult situations. So you'll be helping other people to do the same. You'll be helping other people to become independent, to become strong, to become their true selves. This is so, so beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. Let's see what the other cards say. We have here, take the situation in your hands. This is Moses. There you go. Then we have Serapis Bay, go now. And then we have, okay, Melchizedek and the spiritual law of attraction. This is really, really beautiful. So what the cards are saying here, there's nothing to wait for. Because you are observing, right? You are observing, but they're saying there's nothing for you to wait. Go, because it's time for you to do it. It's time for you to start. It's time for you to go for it if you haven't done it yet. For those who already started, they say it's okay. It's in your hands to make this succeed. I have the feeling you know how to help yourself. You can surround yourself with the right people that will give you the right advice, people you can trust. And again, here, this go now. Just go for it, follow your dreams. And I think that this is the inspiration you'll give to other people as well. For people that are a bit hesitant, you'll just fire them up with this passion. You'll help people start their own careers. You'll help people be very successful in their own careers, and this will make you very successful yourself. And again, this is like attracts like. Here we have the law of attraction, and I think this is maybe why you're also waiting at the moment. You're waiting for that kick, that inner green light, getting that right amount of energy, of positive energy, that critical mass, where you just feel so comfortable that you cannot do anything else than just go for it, right? And I think it's something that you will feel, and nothing will stop you. You'll be able to do miracles. You will be able to remove obstacles from your way. You'll be able to separate the waters, and go safely. There's nothing that can really stop you. Just the feeling that I'm getting. There's a lot of self-confidence here, yeah, right? And this is beautiful. And you'll be attracting the abundance you want. You'll be attracting even the kind of clients you want. You'll be attracting the right people. This is the feeling I'm getting is nothing can go wrong, because you're so free inwardly. You're so strong. I really have the feeling, and you're so confident. Like, just go for it, because nothing can go wrong. It's so wow. But of course, we all have blockages, and yours here is like you're still observing. Let's see what it is in your case. We have here number 35, conscious connections. With the conscious connections, is really getting the right people around you. And this is what I was saying earlier, is but this is a blockage. I think it's like you not really believing that you'll attract the right people, that I see it, that for some of you it will be that you're not really believing that people want to listen to you or read your words. So then you prefer not even taking a risk, because you cannot lose anything. Interesting. But that will be just for some of you. But the thing is, what I can tell you, if you belong to these people that think that no one will want to listen to you, that's not true. Like we said earlier, you can change the world. You can help so many people, make the best of their potential. You can bring, through that, you can bring so much beauty into the world. And others are here is like having people around you that really support your vision. This is quite important. Probably at the moment, either you don't feel that these people support your vision, or they're kind of naysayers, or they're kind of jealous, could also be, or people that look at you with disdain, or they're not able to see that light within. Yeah, they do not see the light within you, and they kind of feel like overlooked. Like, it's funny that, right? It's interesting because we have this card here. You shine. If you would shine any brighter, you would be a star in the heavens. You see, you would be a sun because you shine. So, but some people, either they're in another like vibration, so to say, and then don't realize the light. But some people, I think the most of them, they do see the light, but they tend to downplay it because they don't want you to be arrogant, or they don't want you to think too much of yourself, or whatever the reason, but they tend to downplay it. And it could be that you've never really been, by many people, you've never really been seen for what you really are, for what you really can. But it could be that it's you who's not seeing that light within you, and then you're just projecting onto other people, right? Because this could be that you are doubting yourself, and then you project it to other people. The other people aren't believing in me. Could be both cases. Could be both cases, because I also believe that you start having that self-doubt when you don't have encouragement from the people around you, from your immediate family, or from the people you were raised by. But I see here that the main thing is you surrounding yourself with the right people. But I think with the law of attraction, you are able to do this. You just have to believe in it, right? And maybe this exactly here, this time of observance, a time of healing for you, and breaking the chain of negative thinking, because you are a star, I tell you. You bring so much light into the world, so allow yourself to do that, despite of what other people may think or not think. Then the way of healing this, we have here Revelation, Crystal Angels 444, Angel Amethyl and Blue Obsidian. Now here with Revelation, this is quite important because it has to do with this reading. Because Revelation has to do about knowing the future. And maybe you've been watching a lot of tarot readings, and sometimes we tarot readers, we tell you not to watch so many, to listen to your heart, to trust the universe. You're not supposed to know everything. Well, while that's true, there are some of you will now be more attracted to some kinds of readings which are important to you because they will reveal some truths about yourself, some truths about what is coming that will inspire you, that you'll be able to use constructively, right? And there's also like some kind of truth coming your way about the people around you. And it can be that will be a clearing of misunderstandings as well. Could be that you were thinking negatively about a certain someone or a certain group of people, and there will be a revelation, so to say. Now the theme will come up, and you'll be able to understand the situation from another perspective, and it will be very healsome for you. It's like it will come at the right time, and you'll be able to release any kind of resentment, any kind of grudge, and you'll be able to see yourself, these people, of course, but also yourself in a different light